Okay, so this is my crosscut sled with a couple attachments. We'll start off with the stop block. It moves all the way through. So I will use it for repeated cuts the same size. And I'll do a demo of that right now. Alright. So there it is. I put the stop block where I want it. Alright, so these two pieces are exactly the same size now. So that's good. The other, sure that'll work. The other option, or one of the many options of this cross-cutting saw is I have this dick-shaped clamp. Yeah, it is what it is. A good purpose or use for this is if I want to cut something small like this, and I didn't want to hold it. I wouldn't want to hold it because my hand would be very close to the blade. So I use the dick clamp. So all I do is kind of line it up and then clamp it down. Alright. It's pretty snug. Alright, it wasn't snug enough. It moved a little. Let's just try that again. Just make it a little tighter. It's a pretty small piece. There's not much area to clamp on. Let's try that again. There we go. That was much better. Did not move. So now that we're done with that guy, we'll just move it out of the way a little. Alright. So the next jig, or the add-on jig attachment for it, is this neat little mortise and tenon thing. Jig. The jigger. So yeah, this will do both mortise and tenon. One of the pieces that we just cut off. I'll line it up. So that looks good. Good thing about this is I have it so it can move this way, that way, anyway. So this isn't going to be square. But as long as I have it tight to the fence, it will be square because my fence is super square due to the 5-cut method. Took me about, I think, 4 or 5 tries to actually get it square, but I got it square. Too much math, if you ask me. Alright, so we got this guy here. We'll just clamp it down. Oh, I don't really like how low that is. Here, 1 second. Oh yeah, so prepared for this. Alright, yeah, that clamp wasn't really getting low enough, so we'll use this F clamp. There we go. Everything's old way. Okay, it's safe. Then I can move it over to clean out the middle. There we go. And yeah, so that's it. That's the jigs. I'll give you a little bit of a closer look. Sorry if I'm talking loud, I have earplugs on. So yeah, one small thing I did to this is I put a little groove in there. That way sawdust could kind of sit in there and not change the squareness of the piece I'm cutting. I put this block on the back just to kind of save my fingers, because hopefully the blade will never go all the way through. That's my plan, and I should be able to achieve that. But I know now I can put my hands almost anywhere. It will be safe. What else is there to show? I put a little bit of rub-on polyurethane on there just to smoothen it out. I got my inserts. We'll get this guy out of the way. So I got these inserts. They are removable, but one thing I did kind of wrong is I cut all the way through. So now when I take this insert out, it's going to come out in two pieces, which is kind of a bummer. I should have extended it out the back and kind of had a handle on there and never let the blade go all the way through. Maybe I'll change that in the future. Kind of a cool thing I did to it for the inserts. I kind of put a little angle on them just to kind of help hold it down. I also have these screws. Yeah, I think that is it for my jig. Yeah, hope it passes.